Today I'm going to talk about how to do a proper lunge. I see it all the time in my classes where either people are going too fast or not paying enough attention to their foot placement, and they're putting a lot of torque on their knees unnecessarily. And I want to just show you the correct way to do a lunge so that you save your knees, okay? So to get into the position, you want to turn, have a nice wide stance, a little bit wider than, you don't want to be too close in, otherwise you're putting a lot of pressure on your knees. So nice big wide stance, okay? Now my weight is over my heel and my knee is over my heel. This is what I see all the time, is where people's knee is over their toe. That puts undue pressure on your knee, so you want to back it up and put your knee over your heel, okay? And that just takes a few seconds. If you have a mirror, that's great in classes. Sometimes classrooms or wherever you're working out doesn't have a mirror, but you should, when you look down, be able to see your toes. If you can't see your toes, you need to back up a little bit with your knee. So that's the first thing. So knee over your heel, weight is in your heel, and that means you're accessing your hamstrings and your glutes, and that's where you want to be working, okay? The back leg, you want to pick your heel up and you want to bend and be able to keep the heel lifted, okay? So there's my form to start. So you want to straighten and go down. A lot of times we make the mistake of going forward. You want to go up and you want to go straight down, up and down. And I am able to wiggle my toes when I do this, so I know my weight is properly in my heel. When I do this, if I can wiggle my toes, and I go down, up and down. I'm able to wiggle my toes. I'm not going forward or back. My knee stays over my heel, okay? One other tip, tuck your pelvis under, and that will pull up on your hip flexor and your quad and get those a nice stretch. Instead of sticking your tush out, keep it tucked under. And then proper spinal alignment up and down. Okay? Then squat position. So this is a wide plie squat. Again, my heels are a little bit wider than my shoulders, okay? Weight is in my heels, I'm able to wiggle my toes, and I go up and down. Weight is in my heels, I go up and down, I keep my spine nice and tall. I don't want to shift forward, not for this particular squat, okay? Then for a parallel squat, feet are about hip width apart. Now you can hinge forward at the waist. Weight is in your heels again. I'm able to wiggle my toes, pull my abdominals in, and stand, and down, and up. And again, I should be able to see my toes when I look down. My knees shouldn't be over when I squat. My heels are planted, and up. Weight is in my heels. Wiggle your toes. Come up, down, and up. And then I'll do it on the other side. So again, to review, find your stance. Knee is over your heel. I'm able to wiggle my toes. I pick up my back heel. I tuck my pelvis under slightly, and I go down and up, down, up. Weight is in my heel. I'm not going forward. I'm going down. And I access my glutes and my hamstrings, okay? So a lot of the times when we are moving, we tend to go too fast and our knee gets trapped over our toes. So just make sure you just take an extra bigger step than you think you need to, and that should solve the problem of that. So there's my tip for today of how to properly do a lunge and a squat. I hope that helps you. Save the knees, okay? Have a good day.